out still. I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady Fawcett, we cash her from hitting Mashburn.
On the break, you want me to take it? It's two with a left, right, it should look.
More steals than Ricky hid from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this. I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and be ballin'. But I guess they all is 'cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to.
Don't sweat it. Everything is going to be all right, is what the kid said. And he was absolutely correct. Because Luka stepped in and hit a deep three for us to get the dub tonight, Kendrick.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm glad the Mavs proved me wrong. Shocked about it, man. I thought the team was actually going to go in and do work. But hey, man, big up to the Mavs. This is what I'm talking about, man. They stepped up to the fight, man. Listen, that crowd was ruckus. It was physical, it was hella physical. Guys got injured, came back. Other guys got injured, woe out. But great tough win by the Mavs to get a 120-114 win. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. Really took control of the game in the third quarter, especially hitting 14 points in the third quarter. It looked like the game was going to get away from the Mavericks, but Kyrie kept them in it. Made some clean shots in the fourth quarter, but Luka hit that big dagger. And basically, I don't know what it's about that spot that he liked. But he liked that spot, man. Right? Whatever that spot is.
Yeah, didn't he finish off what's name right there too?
Yeah, whatever that spot is, keep him on that spot because whatever it is, late game in the Target Center, he loves it. But a big win by the Mavs. They go to 3-1. Timberwolves fall off to 2-2. It looked like a point in time that listen, Ant-Man had scored 24 in the first quarter. Looked like he was going for 50, but he only scored 13 more in the rest of the game. So they shut him down, or maybe he shut himself down with all the pulls and ankle injuries and groin pulls or whatever was going on with it. But yeah, man, big time win for the Mavs.
Malcolm says this was a good Mavs win. I agree with you. Now only thing now we need to figure out how to beat the Suns.
I think that was
Marquis says play wasn't good, nor was Luka. Impressive win shows how much depth we got. At this point, gotta say Minnesota's building is owned by Luka. I'm just gonna ignore that Suns game last week.
Yeah, man. Listen, the depth came into play because listen, Klay Thompson, he looked like playing Klay tonight, man. He didn't have it tonight.
Come on, man. Don't do that. Come on, man.
He wasn't. Hey guys, I told Walt, he wasn't game 6 Klay. He was playing Klay tonight.
Come on, man. Don't do that, man. I told you, don't do that.
Hey, he had 7 points. He was 2 of 7. He was 7-7-7, all not in a good way. But
come on, man.
Yeah, but man, like you said, the depth really helped the Mavs. You had contributions from Dinwiddie in this game. You had big time contributions from Quentin Grimes in this game, and Najee Marshall on the defensive end. But you had those contributions, so the depth really helped. Quentin Grimes' best shooting night of the season so far had 9 points. We hit with 3 out of 5 on his threes tonight. And
Chicken says I agree. The depth showed up when Luka went down with an injury.
Yeah. Also, Najee Marshall, even though he wasn't going to the points part of the section, he did have 2 steals, including a big steal in the second half. He also had 3 assists and 3 rebounds, so he filled up the stat sheet. So yeah, the depth came into play.
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, I'll say it wasn't Klay's best game. I mean, he started off good in the first quarter. But as the game fizzled down, he did kind of dwindle.
Yeah, he kind of dwindled. That sugar went out like a fire that got put out by some sand or something.
Come on, man. Don't do this, man.
I said, damn. Ghost. I said when I was looking at the play, I said, damn, was Golden State right? Was it?
No, they wouldn't. Don't do that, man. Come on, man.
I said, damn, they were right, man.
What the hell kind of broadcaster are you?
I'm just saying, man.
The hell kind of broadcaster are you to be doing to be saying something like that, man?
Oh, man, he started up good in the first quarter. He didn't see shit from him, man. I mean, he was even bad on the defense. He was getting blown by. I was like, damn. How old is he? Was he 34? I said, damn, he looked all the 34 things though. But hey, it was a bad night. We're gonna give him that. It was one game. He's been pretty good the rest of the way. What listen, now I gotta give Clay some
Marquis says Clay made a key play at the end, and I thought passing up on that last three he had.
Yeah, no, he didn't want to shoot that shit. He said, man, I ain't got it. Let me just go in here and see what I can do. But yeah,
Malcolm, it was back-to-back games, and I think Kidd just let Clay sit too long. I think he did too. That's a good point, Malcolm. I think he did let Clay sit too long.
Did let him sit too long because he was.
Stop it, man! What are you doing? What type of broadcaster are you, man? What are you doing right now?
Damn. He probably said, damn, Hardy and Clay ain't got the headband. The headband boys both ain't got it today.
I'm just trying to figure out how this information that you bringing right now is helpful to the situation.
Listen, I'm gonna let it slide. Listen, it was the second night of a back-to-back. He's 34 years old. He's probably tired legs. It was a tough game yesterday, but the Mavs got him a win tonight. So no ill thoughts, man. No ill thoughts. It's just all good and fun. You know, we just having fun here, man. We know Clay sometimes he may hit a shot, you know, sometimes.
Wow. Ouch.
Hopefully.
Ouch. Yeah, man. Other than that, I liked the Luka's performance tonight. I felt like he was attacking the basket like I wanted to. He wasn't back there just launching up threes. Well, he started off the game launching up threes. Then he decided I'm gonna go to the bed.
Hold on. He was 1 of 8. He was still launching.
Oh damn.
The last two games. Now let's be clear. The last three shot was the dagger. So that was the only three hitter tonight. So but the last two games, he's been 2 of 17. His last two games have been 2 of 17. So he hasn't been good on threes, but the last three he made was the key three that actually put the game away. So we'll give him a pat. Well, not much of a pat because he was god off on defense also, but he did end the game. So they listen. The goal was to get out of here with a win. You had a hostile environment. Minnesota team was ready. They started. Listen, the boys started off like the Timberwolves started like a house on fire, especially Ant-Man. 24
yeah, well, remember what I said when that was going on too. I was like, oh, he won't keep that up the whole game. He won't keep that up the whole game. He'll fizzle out.
I mean, it's just like it's on social life. He blew his load too fast. But
wow. Wow.
And then try to claim the Andy Eagles. Yeah, them. But anyway, big win by the Mavs. Like I said, 120-114. Anything there, Walter?
No, let's just go ahead and do the stats and effects while we wait on the highlights to come in.
Yeah, okay, let's get to the stats and facts. Cue my music up, homie. Cue my music up. Turn me up. As I'm trying to get turned up.
I hit the button.
Yeah, man.
Let's try this again. There we go.
I thought you were gonna pull a Klay Thompson. Well, anyway. All right, let's get to the stats and facts brought to you by me, myself, and I and my big time brother Walt Chisholm. Let's get to it. The Mavs shoot 48% from the field. Yep, they was, man. Especially Jaden Hardy. He was sitting on some scissors when he get back in the game again. But anyway, the Timberwolves shot 51% from the field. The Mavericks was 16 out of 39 from three, 41%. The Timberwolves also was good from three, 19 of 39. Also, they were 49%. But I'm about to show you what basically won the game for the Mavs and lost the game for the Timberwolves. Free throws, the Mavericks were 14 out of 18 for 78%. The Timberwolves were 17 out of 26 for 65%. That'll get you beat right there. Rebounds advantage T-Wolves 42-40. Offensive boards, the Mavericks edged out the T-Wolves in that 12-11. Assists 33-25 in favor of the T-Wolves. But hey, this is what did the T-Wolves in. The Mavs had 12 steals in this game. 12. That means 12 open ball turnovers, right? Live ball turnovers right there. To the T-Wolves 5. That'll pretty much get you beat. That'll knock out whatever good you've been doing on the offensive end. Blocks were two apiece. Total turnovers. The T-Wolves again shooting themselves in the foot. They had 12. The Mavs had 12 steals, and that contributed to 8 to 20 overall turnovers. Anytime you got 20 plus turnovers, you're probably gonna lose the game, no matter how good you've been shooting. And the T-Wolves had 20 turnovers that contributed to 25 Maverick points. So if you want to know what lost the T-Wolves this game or won the Mavs the game, that stat right there. Meanwhile, the Mavs had 10 total turnovers, only had 2 in the second half, which only led to 5 points for the T-Wolves overall. Fast break points. Remember those live ball turnovers? Well, that helped the Mavs out too. Fast break points 20-10 in favor of the Mavs. Also points in the paint. Live ball turnovers led to layups. 52-38 advantage Mavericks. So those were the key stats that led to the Mavericks win tonight. Let's get to the box score, ladies and gentlemen. All right, starting with the winning squad. P.J. Washington, 32 minutes, 17 points. Wasn't in foul trouble.
Very, very impressive game. A big step up from P.J. right there in that with those numbers.
Yeah, he probably could have scored more if he got his ass in foul trouble. But yeah, he still has some impressive numbers.
We'll take all we can get. We'll take baby steps.
Yeah, he had two. Listen, these last two games, especially after the debacle he put up in the Phoenix game, been pretty good. 17 points. He had 1 steal, 3 assists, 8 boards, almost a double again. He was 3 of 6 from 3-point line. Walt, he's 50%. He was 7 out of 13 from the field. So man, balling tonight. That was second night to back. Daniel Gafford, 21 minutes. He got injured, so he says, but he was 6 of 6 from the field, 14 points. He had 1 block, 1 steal, 4 rebounds in the game. He did hit both his free throws. Kyrie Irving was in 39 minutes. He was the player of the game. Kyrie Irving, 39 minutes. He had 35 points plus 4. He had 5 assists, 1 steal, 4 rebounds in the game. He was 13 of 23, 6 of 8 from 3, 6 of 8 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Luka Doncic, 40 minutes. He was 10 of 27 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3, but that 1 3 was a dagger. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 24 points, please, a plus 3. He also had 1 steal, 9 assists, 8 boards in this game. And Klay Thompson, 30 minutes. He was 2 of 7 from the field. 2 of 7 from 3.
I really don't like the way you started off with that. You just want to throw that 2 for 7 out there. You really want to
hold on. That's his stat line.
I know, but you could have just said what you could have just said what his points were. You could have just said what his points were. You had to go 2 for 7.
I'm doing my job. I mean, 2 for 7, 2 for 7. He did his 1 free throw off a technical. But he did have 1 steal, 1 assist. He was a plus 1 walk, but he did finish up with 7 points in the game. Najee Marshall.
Ouch.
16, Najee Marshall,
7 points?
Yeah, 7 points. That's what he had.
Oh, ouch.
16 minutes. Najee Marshall, 16 minutes. He was 0 of 3 from the field, but 4 of 4 from the free throw.
Maybe Golden State was right.
Oh, no. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. That was his only points for 4 points. He was a plus 5. 2 steals, 3 assists, and 3 boards, but he did have 2 critical steals in this game. Open ball steals that led to fast break points. Derek Lively, 27 minutes. He was 2 of 3 from the field. He had 5 points. He was a plus 3. 3 steals, 9 boards, and 1 assist. Did have a block in the game. Spencer Dinwiddie, 18 minutes. He was 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. That was all his shots, shooting threes. He finished up with 3 points. He was a +8. Did have a steal. Did have 2 assists. Had 2 rebounds. Quentin Grimes, his best scoring game as a Mav so far. 12 minutes. He had 9 points. He was 3 of 5 from 3. Also had a rebound and a steal. And Jaden Hardy, 4 minutes, 1 of 1, had 2 points. He was a +3. Had 1 assist. But boy, when he had that bad turnover, I guess kids say I had enough of that experiment. Going to the veteran. Let's get to the Timberwolves. Before we hand off to our boy Tobias. Julius Randle, 35 minutes. He was 7 of 13 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 20 points. He's a -4. Had 2 steals, 7 assists, and 5 boards. Jay McDaniels, 35 minutes. He was 6-11 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. Also, he had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and was a -6 with 13 points. Rudy Gobert, 7 points, -8, 1 assist, 8 rebounds in 31 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 3 of 5 for the free throw line. Man, you need to tell me they paid you $110 extra million. You can't give me a double. Mike Conley, 22 minutes, 9 points. He also had 6 assists, 4 boards in the game. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Anthony Edwards, that hot start. He finished up with 37 points after having 24 in the first quarter. I mean, he only scored 13 the rest of the way. He was a -8. Had 1 block, had 5 turnovers in this game. 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 12 of 20 from the field, 7 of 13 from 3-point line, and 6 of 12 from the free throw line. I mean, that 12, that's probably what his ranking is right by now after that game. Naz Reid, he always has great games against the Mavs. 26 minutes, he had 14 points. He was a -6 though. Had 1 block, had 2 assists, 9 boards in this game. He was 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Ingles, damn, he's still playing in the league. 4 minutes, that's all he got. He had no points. He's a -7. Devin Chino, 26 minutes, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. 3 points, +5. He had 6 assists, 2 rebounds. And Alexander Walker, he had his best game this season, 24 minutes. He had 11 points. He was a +4. Kind of led the way they come back to get the Timberwolves back in it. He also had 1 steal, 3 assists, 2 rebounds in the game. And that is your stats and facts.
Hey, real quick, what did Ink finish up with?
He finished up with 37 points, man, after having 24 in the first quarter. That means he scored 13. The other 3 quarters, all he had was 13. That's probably. Hey, that's 13.
I was right.
Hey, at 13, that's probably what he had in the best player rankings right there.
Yeah. Vosh. While you were gone, Bebo came by here to get his haircut, and I asked him the question, who was better? He said right now today, Ant is better than LeBron and Steph Curry right now today. Don't go by the resume. Byron Moden, Bebo.
So Bebo came through for a haircut.
Yep.
And then he told you, was he drinking?
No, he wasn't drinking. He just left his daughter's volleyball game.
Okay, so yeah, he's notorious for volleyball and basketball. I think that Bebo is on to something. I love when he sends me a Instagram DM or whatever.
Yeah,
because me and him are like eye when it comes to everything. But he wrong about that one. I love the content that he sends me, but he wrong about that.
Listen,
how's he wrong?
No, Tobias right.
He's wrong.
Let me tell you, if Steph Curry had 24 in the first quarter, he getting 50 in that game. He getting 50 in that game. But he's just not. Their time is up. Hold on. This boy had 24 points in the first quarter and scored 13 points the rest of the way.
Okay, but this is the same guy. Yeah. LeBron and them couldn't beat the Denver Nuggets, and this guy beat them. They only beat one game in the playoffs. This guy beat.
Listen.
This guy beat Kevin Durant and the Joker back to back.
All I know is he had 24 points in the first quarter, and he couldn't even get 40.
Okay, that doesn't make him a bad player.
Tobias, am I right? If Steph Curry is getting 24 in the first quarter, he's getting 50 in that game. He definitely getting 40 in that game.
No,
yeah,
he's not.
maybe even 70. What happens is like, and doesn't understand that like once you get cooking, then every single NBA player that's great has a game to where if you score 20 in the first quarter, first half, or whatever, then you can't stop me for the rest of the game, dude. It's not gonna happen. So with that being said, yes, the great ones will do that. Now, I mean, there may be times where Jordan did it in the finals in '92, where Jordan scored like 30 in the first half and then 9 in the second half. It happens. It was the finals and they won the game. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you would see where a player would just like cool off and go all the way down and just chill out. But Ant kept trying to score. So yeah, I mean, kudos to him for trying to do that. But I mean, Luka and them were just too much. But yeah, tonight would have been the game where Steph would have scored 62.
Yeah, it just when it left, it just left. I mean, he was trying. I mean, God bless him, he was trying. But boy, when it left, it just left. It just went all out.
God.
He kept chunking like he kept chunking that basketball, and I was like, you know what? Good on him, but also it wasn't Julius Randle that actually took him out of the game. There was a lot of those brick shots and brick twos and brick 12 jumpers that took T-Wolves out of the game. So yeah, I mean, Ant kind of hurt them too. If you really want to dive into it, I think Ant took a lot of bad shots that could have helped the T-Wolves.
Yeah, it was kind of like a bad Saturday night for him that led to consequences 9 months later. But go ahead and continue.
All right, man. Let's check out the highlights, man. That's where I hate this damn post-game show.
It went all out of him, boy. Let's get to the highlights, man. Boy, Ant had it going, man. Ant had it going. Yeah, we started off.
He was fish grease hot, wasn't he?
Yeah, man. He was fish grease, pork chop grease, chicken grease. Shoot. He's up there cooking empanadas like Carolina. That's Kai with the little floater in the and one.
He definitely wasn't fair of the game.
And he feeling
I
good.
balled out tonight.
Oh,
Gafford was a big addition tonight too.
Yeah, man. Too. He quote hurt his thigh. Quote hurt his thigh. I think it was something else.
Yeah, he took a knee though. Kid, hey, tomorrow morning, he gonna need a boot or a wheelchair, bro, because tomorrow morning that thing gonna hurt, dog.
Oh no, man! Don't tell me he's gonna be Paul Pierce. He's gonna be Paul Pierce. Oh man!
Taking a knee to the thigh, that is painful.
Oh
yeah, we know ran Luka up out of there. Oh, Clay. Oh, there it is, Kendrick. There's one. Hey, you won't see that? Hey, you won't see that again the rest of these highlights. I can guarantee you that. Come on, man.
So that three, the Clay shot was a no dip where he doesn't like dip to shoot it. He just shot it from the shoulders up.
Yeah, you shot that all on.
Oh, okay, DiVincenzo. Oh, here go another one from man. Ooh, that boy's fish grease hot.
Yeah, boy. Let me tell you something. He went all out of him in the first quarter. He got every last bit of it out of him. Look at that, boy. Yeah, boy, talking. Yeah, man, I got it going on, boy. He talking.
I'm telling y'all, Ant talking way too much shit for 14 that just lost their second best player.
Come on, man.
But
come on, man. Don't do that, man.
I'll tell you what. This is the hole in Ant's game that he had. When he started hitting it three, he fall in love with it too much. He got to know that he's one of the most athletic players in the league. And
remember when he was going off, kid? I said he gonna have to learn how to start getting his team involved.
Yeah, he just falls. He falls another three like he's some kind of big time 3-point shooter, and he's not. He was just nice to the basket by Luka, which is what I wanted to see tonight from Luka. This was sick right here. This was a crazy three right here.
This is a bullshit three.
Now the only reason why he got that shot off because he was left-handed. If he was right-handed, he wouldn't have had to get that shot off.
Oh, nice.
That shot hits the backboard if he's a right-handed player.
I think PJ might be my player of the game tonight. Yeah, Kendrick, in your face. You said he wasn't going to shoot any more threes, and he just knocked one down right there.
Why you said PJ?
Yeah, PJ's going to be my player of the game tonight.
Today, PJ was all over the place. Ultimate glue guy tonight. Like, ultimate glue guy.
Yep.
Go ahead. You go ahead. I go with Kyrie. You go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. I know you want to take Kyrie. I know you want to pander to the crowd and take Kyrie, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the eyeball.
I still can't get over last Saturday night, man. Let Devin Booker just taking the ball.
Let it go, man.
Devin Booker just taking the basketball away from me. I'm laughing about it. Oh man.
He did snatch the ball from his head.
You let that light skinned jumper take the basketball from you, man. Just
stole it right out of me.
It just stirred you, man.
Oh, nice three by Conley. I be forgetting that he's on the Timberwolves.
Everybody else do too.
Oh, there he is, 3J Washington.
Yeah, he was 3 of 6 from his threes today, man. He was 3 of 6 from his threes.
Oh, there goes Reed.
Yeah, he had the big third quarter that kept the Mavs in. He erupted 14 points in the third quarter. Really kept. I mean, this was sick right here. This was a split down, knockdown three.
Oh, don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. Hey, where's Jaden Hardy at?
He didn't play tonight for some reason. I don't know what it was.
He played. He played 4 minutes.
He didn't play tonight.
No, he played. He played 4 minutes.
A little bit. What'd he do? What'd he do? Miss Coach Kid off.
I think he had that bad turnover. Again, he had another bad turnover. In his minutes, and Coach Kid said, I had enough.
Yeah, come on over here and sit down.
Last night he got his ankles broken. You remember that? He got his ankles broken.
Yeah, he did. Oh, okay, Reed. Maybe Reed did have it cooking tonight.
Yeah, Kyrie kept him in the game in the third.
Nice shot by Luka.
Yeah, this is the best Luka, post up Luka. This is the best Luka right here. Not Jack, right there. That's the best Luka. Use that 240 pounds. And just bag people in.
Bosh, I don't know if you saw it, but in the first quarter, they went with where Kyrie was the point guard and Luka was off the ball playing the 2 guard.
I did. I peeked it. There'll be a lot of that. That's just normal. That's just the ebbs and flow of a basketball game, where because sometimes Kyrie will be the 2 guard and Luka will bring the ball up as well. So yeah, that's normal to me. That's normal because that gives Luka a rest because bring the ball up and sometimes they pick up 94 feet all the damn time. That wears you out. So they get the ball out of his hand and he'll get it back when they get to the half court. That's just good coaching.
Who's a better ball handler, Luka or Kyrie?
Oh, Kyrie. Kyrie got the best handles in the
Probably ever. Him and Pistol Pete Maravich and Jamal Crawford and Jason Kidd.
What about Jay Crawford? Iverson
and Kobe and AI and white chocolate. Like that's not even a discussion right now.
What about Harden?
No. Curry maybe, but Harden, hell no. Fuck no.
No, man, he can't. No, he can't. No, listen. I love Ken Folk, but he can't go right. He can't go right to all the way to the back. If you don't have a right hand, and you're living off your left.
Oh, Luka from the target. Hey,
Luka shot that thing from the parking lot.
Watch, this where he finished off Rudy Gobert last year.
Hey, that's what he effing does. That's what he told him. That's what I effing do.
He was talking mess to a fan. I thought that was Snoop Dogg again in the building.
Hey, Minnesota, keep y'all fans at bay because Luka will cook you and your fans. You heard me?
That was still, hey, Walt, this drop, and that turnover dropped in from 9 to 12 in my
That was a big turnover.
Yeah, he just lost the ball by himself. So everybody started laughing.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that was a questionable turnover. I don't know what Walt was thinking.
Tavon, after he turned the ball, he started laughing. I'm saying, dude, you just lost the team the game. What you laugh? What's funny? What is funny? Get him down to 15. Knock him down to 15. Good Lord.
Everybody keep it tabs with this World Series game, bro.
No, what's the update?
I stopped keeping tabs. I stopped keeping tabs with it when the Dodgers went up 3-0. I said this thing's done.
So right now, I mean, it's hysterical. First of all, Ashanti sang the national anthem in this game.
Oh, last time they had Fat Joe and Ice Cube performing. Now they went out and got Ashanti.
And then also, Nelly and I have no clue what's going on with these rappers today. But Freddie Freeman hit a home run. Right now the score is 6-4, New York leading. But there was a key part early on in this game where Mookie Betts is playing right field, right? In the short porch in right field at Yankee Stadium, the new Yankee Stadium. And he's chasing a foul ball down, right?
Oh, I seen that.
And then these fans, all of a sudden, these fans who are smart about ball, these fans understand the assignment where they're sitting at, and Mookie Betts is reaching up pretty much into the crowd, and he catches the foul ball, but the fans are literally seen trying to pull the foul ball out of his glove. One fan who got ejected.
I see that. Them fans don't get kicked out, right?
So yeah, well, they ultimately got ejected, but like one fan is literally trying to like take his glove off.
He's trying to take his glove off.
I died laughing, dude.
That guy, but that guy gotta be gone. He gotta be gone.
Why?
I mean, what are you?
You can't do that.
Why not?
You can't be doing that. Come on, man. If you the World Series, you can't be taking the ball out of a player's hand.
Yeah, wrestling around with a guy with the baseball in the field of play.
Mookie Betts.
You can't do that.
Mookie Betts reached up into the crowd. He reached up into the crowd to make that catch.
Stop it. He's trying to get the ball.
Stop that, man.
Hey, so both of y'all, both of you,
Chicken says they got kicked out less than 10 minutes.
So check this out.
Get them on.
That just tells me what kind of fans y'all are. So y'all two are fans to where y'all go into a stadium and on third down, you sit down, don't say a word. And then when it's four down, when your team has the ball, all of a sudden you stand up making all kinds of noise. Y'all the kind of fans.
How the hell did you get that?
Y'all the kind of fans that tell me.
You know what? Hold on.
Whenever we go to a Maverick game, and then the team hits three pointers, makes an 11-0 run, and then y'all still sit down. Y'all them fans right now.
I don't like the way you point.
Kudos to those two dudes for doing that.
You know what? You know what? I don't like the way you pointing at me. You might not make it to 45. You keep pointing at me.
Y'all. Kendrick said the way I'm pointing, I probably won't make it to 45 the way I'm pointing to the camera right now. He went to Carter anyway, so you know how that goes.
Yeah, watch him. He might have a gun. Watch him.
Hey. As we speak right now, it's right there on the phone. I can't show it, but it's right there on the phone.
Which Carter and Duncanville women.
As we speak, it's right there on that camera. I can't show it, but it's right there.
Yes, you can. You don't have to have a gun license in the state of Texas. You're right. It's good.
But no, seriously though, why the hell are those fans getting kicked out? Because
you can't be trying to take the ball out of the man had the ball in his glove. You can't be trying to take the ball out of the man's hand.
All right, cool. All right, so a similar thing happened a few years ago back at the old ballpark when the same thing happened. The same thing happened where an opposing player reaches up into the fans to catch the foul ball, right? And he made the play. And the home fans, the Rangers home fans, did just like this.
Can't affect the game, man.
I lost my shit. Yes, you can affect the game. In fact, the reason why the Yankees and the Yankee fans are known for being idiots or whatever, I'm telling you right now, they got 27 championships, 28 championships. Sometimes the fans need to help out the players. In this situation, the fans help out the players. But I mean, right now, the Yankees are winning the game. The Yankees are winning the game, But hey, hey, here being a baseball fan, make like Trump is always saying, make America great again, bro. Make hostile fans greater again, because hey, any walk of life, when the players are amping up the crowds, they need y'all to do that kind of stuff. Be idiots, go fanatic, be fanatical. That's the literal term of what fanatical is. Be crazy after the fans in the stands, bro.
Last time we had that Indiana Pacers Detroit Piston brawl up there where they beat the hell out of fans up in the crowd.
And you know what, kid? And you know what? I said I was watching that game and I was like, good for the fans, but they were throwing. It's different. It's different when you're throwing stuff onto the field. Mookie Betts went into the crowd. If you come into the crowd, hey, you're going to the crowd.
He went to get a ball, man. He went to get a ball that was going in the air, man. Stop that, man.
Hold on. Ron Artest and Steven Jackson went into the crowd. He was trying to get a ball.
So you know what? The fans should have treated them like that. I'm sorry that white people can't get 260 pounds and look like bulls going into a crowd. But okay, so who are you cheering for? Whenever a bull, pretty much at a bullfighting contest, who are you cheering for when the bull goes into the crowd? Who is everybody cheering for?
The bull.
At the run of the bulls.
The bull.
Exactly.
The bull.
So I'm cheering for the crowd whenever a player comes into the crowd.
Hey, you got me beat on that because I want to see if you stupid enough to go in there in that arena with a bull. You deserve every damn thing to happen to you. So I am cheering for the bull.
So Mookie Betts, if you're dumb enough, if Mookie Betts is dumb enough to go into the crowd, Vernon Maxwell or anybody else like that, I'm sorry. The crowd's going to tame you. The crowd will handle you, especially in the jungle, in the concrete jungle, bro. They're synonymous for being idiots.
Speaking of going crazy, Latrell Sprewell, Avery Williams,
he didn't go into the crowd. He didn't go into the crowd. He just went into his coach.
He choked his coach. Isaiah Ryder, Kevin Love, Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell looked like he went in the crowd. That's all I can tell you about that one. Stephon Marbury.
Wow. He was born like that, bro. Can't do that. He was born looking like that. That's God's word.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, man.
Ricky Rubio.
Oh, man.
Science. It's science.
Kevin Garnett. Andrew Wiggins.
I can't even jump to that, man. Is he actually right?
Tom Gugliotta. Al Jefferson. Tony Campbell. Anthony Peeler. Avery Williams. Zach Levine. Zach Levine said I won all them dunk contests for these Mavericks, just for these Timberwolves going to lose to these damn Dallas Mavericks. Maurice Ager. Kyle Slow-Mo.
He was a Maverick too.
Yeah, Slow-Mo. Yeah. Kyle Anderson. JJ Barea.
He went for the money.
He didn't play for the Timberwolves.
He went for the money.
JJ Barea said I almost choked Kevin Love on the bench that one time. He slapped that towel out of my hand.
Damn. What's called? He hurt him more. He got kneed in the nuts.
Yep. Corey Brewer, Aaron Brooks, Bobby Brown. Not that Bobby Brown. Jimmy Butler. Anthony Carter, Omar Caspi. Man, they had Jamal Crawford. Dante Cunningham.
Everybody.
Yeah, he really Lou Aldine.
Mr. Troy Hudson.
Howard, I forgot about Troy Hudson. Howard Isley.
Yeah, Howard. Hold on, Howard Isley played for the Mavericks too, didn't he?
Who?
Didn't he? Howard Isley.
For a commercial break. Yeah, he did. For a commercial break.
Randy Fourier, Marcus George, Taj Gibson. Oh, my favorite, Kendall Gill.
Oh,
Not KG.
Yeah,
did
Kendall Gill.
Did he get choked?
Yeah.
Did somebody choke her?
Hey, Walt, the Kendall Gill have the Kendall Gill still have the S curl with the fade.
Yep. Old Kendall Gill. Gerald Green. He only got 9 fingers, so we can't count the 10.
Come on, man. Come on, Walt. Come on, man. Come on.
Dallas's own Josh Howard, Justin Jackson, Bobby Jackson.
Damn, that must have been it for him. He played for the
Josh went to the T-Wolves.
Yeah, that was probably it. That was at the end of his career.
Yeah, 2012, 2013.
So he got dealt with my homeboy Quinn Ross. So they both left the Mavericks for like Drew Gooden and all them. And then I think Josh, they all went to the Wizards. So like Josh went to Washington. I think Quentin went to New Jersey, I think. But yeah, that was a sad day in Dallas, boy. When Josh and Q left, I was sick.
All good things come to you.
Austin Rivers, Derrick Rose, D'Angelo Russell.
Oh yeah, he didn't play for the Minnesota. He played for a lot of teams too.
He almost made it work. Russell almost made it work, dog.
Rod Strickland, Lance Stevenson, Wally Scissor,
Stevenson,
Karl Anthony Towns, Ronnie Turiano.
Come on, he just left, man.
He's still shaking his head. Thaddeus Young, Mo Williams, all these guys shaking their head looking at these.
He said Mo Williams. Wow.
Mo Williams played a lot of teams. Yeah, man.
Man, who's the dude pitching for the Yankees, man? This Weaver kid.
Mo Williams said, never mind.
It's better you quit that comment. I know you finna say.
I believe that word said.
It's better you stop that comment right there.
I believe that one alone. I'm not gonna do LeBron like that tonight. Not gonna do it. Well, I'll tell you what. While we wait on the post game interviews, Kendrick, I tell you what we should do. We should take a look at the standings right now and see where the.
I want to see this.
See where the Mavericks. Yo.
Hey, Walt. Also, while you're looking at the standings, can you give me a look at teams that are leading? Just the top 5 teams that are leading in percentage. Well, 2-point percentage and 3-point percentage. At the beginning of the season, I stated that the Mavericks will basically lead the NBA in a 3-point tries and or 3-point makes. And so I kind of want to just see where they, where they're standing when it comes to that, as well as the percentages of how they're doing in the paint this year. Because I think that with Gafford, Washington, and Lively, and of course Luka as well, I think that they will give you the highest percentage of when it comes to makes this year.
Let's see. Right now, as it stands, the Mavericks are in the fourth position right now.
You got him 4th. I got him 3rd.
They're tied. The Lakers, the Suns are all 3-1, and the Thunder are shockingly undefeated right now.
I'm not shocked at that.
Yeah, you got OKC, Phoenix, Dallas, Lakers, Clippers
in there, huh?
It's the usual suspects, I think, early on.
Golden State, New Orleans, Houston, Memphis, Minnesota. Memphis had a bad loss a few days ago to Chicago. Denver, 2 and that. Well, they barely got that too. San Antonio, Sacramento, Portland, and Utah. The usual suspects at the bottom. But shocked to see Denver at the.
No, it's not. Did you hear what they said? They need to cut Russell Westbrook and they need to cut Russell Westbrook and make him.
They didn't just say cut. They say he need to retire. That dude needs to retire. Also,
go ahead.
If you look at the East, Cleveland, undefeated. It's three undefeated teams left in the league. It's Cleveland, Boston, and OKC.
Interesting.
So, also you got Orlando Magic at third, Miami at fourth. Then you got Chicago, Atlanta, Washington, New York, Philly, Charlotte. Those are the top 10. And then you got Brooklyn, Toronto, Indiana, Milwaukee. That's the big shocker, or Doc Rivers will lose his job. And then got Detroit.
He don't get them up. He don't get them up in the top. What's the name?
Yeah. And you got Detroit in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. They're 0-4.
I think any team that's at the bottom right now. Now let's go back to the Western Conference real quick, Kendrick, because now looking at the bottom of the Western Conference, you got the Jazz, the Nuggets, Trailblazers, Kings, and the Spurs. Now look at how deep this is right here. This West is. All these teams. I mean, the Kings were a playoff team.
Yeah.
The Nuggets were a playoff team.
Yeah.
And now they're at the bottom.
Yeah, man, and if you're a Denver fan, you're not happy about it because you're 2-2. But if I'm looking at Sacramento, I mean, you made that big change with DeMar DeRozan and suffered some bad losses, especially at home. But it's still early. It's on the third game, but they're not guarding well. They're not shooting the ball well up in Sacramento. So we'll see what comes for them. But then also you got San Antonio. They're not playing well. They don't have a third scorer or a second scorer on the team.
That's only because Vassell is out. He's coming back though.
Well, they need to get him back in a hurry because other than Wemby, if Wemby ain't going, they pretty much ain't got nobody else who can put the ball in the hole. And then, like I said, you got Denver. The Russell Westbrook list Denver Nuggets.
Come on, man.
Listen. The comments of Russell Westbrook's demise have been greatly not exaggerated, but greatly proven fact. He's shooting 11. This dude is shooting 11% from the field and 11% from free. Those are numbers. That's his shooting percentage. 11% from the field, 11% from free. 57% from the free throw line. So when they say maybe he needs to retire, he's not proving them wrong.
Yeah, he's actually hurting them.
Yeah, because he can't shoot, man. Listen, I saw the first game. Him and Joker can't play together. Because Joker's got to have the ball in his hands because he's controlling the thing. He's basically a point guard out there. And when he's out there, nobody's going to guard Russell Westbrook. It's actually he plays better when he has the ball in his hand. He's playing with Murray. That way Murray can play off the ball. Murray can play off the ball.
I think Jamal Murray's kind of cooked too a little bit.
Well, he had those injuries late in the season and then in the Olympics. So I don't know if his legs are right, but
I don't think he's cooked though.
I don't know. He seems slow. He seems slower.
But he
already went too fast anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. He had those injuries, those knee issue late in the season last season, and then he injured it again in the Olympics. So he may not be all the way healthy.
I don't think he's done though. He has at least 5 years of solid 25 points a game type basketball left in his body.
He's got some leg injuries.
So
that's what Kendrick's saying. He's got some leg injuries that's hampering him.
He got leg injuries. His legs is not right because he had injuries for summer.
Did you see did you get those numbers?
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Golden State trying to have a comeback. While y'all looking at that, I'm gonna look at these scores right quick.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kenny, give us the scores. I don't think it's that many teams played tonight.
Yeah, it's only 4 games in the association. We can keep the music right there as it is right there going on. Well, okay, let's get with the scores that just happened. As we know, the Mavericks defeated Timberwolves 120-114. Big night for Kyrie. Flame out for Ant-Man, the 13th best player in the NBA. The Denver Nuggets Again, having to win a game in overtime. The Phoenix had to go. Well, they had to go in overtime to beat the Brooklyn Nets. They ain't right. 144 to 139. Final in OT. The Nuggets win that game to go to 2-2. As you can see right now, if you're watching TNT, the Pelicans are leading. Had a big lead before, but the Warriors came back down 5, 42 to 37. That's going late into the the second quarter, and early and midway through the fourth, the Kings. Well, I mean, they got their get right game. They got the Jazz. Now, this is how you supposed to be handling the Jazz. 100 to 75, whooping the Jazz is behind. Up by it's 100 to 78 now. Up by 22 midway through the fourth. Kings look like they about to go to 2-2. That's what you do to a bad basketball team who's in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes.
Who's also on the second end of a back-to-back.
Yeah, they was already. It didn't matter if it didn't matter if they had 3 days rest. They was gonna get their ass kicked anyway. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you said that. But that's the scores around the association. Back to you, Walt.
You got CJ McCollum and Gary Payton out there irritating each other. He done pushed him and everything. Okay, Vosh, answer your 2-point percentage. It's actually Cleveland right now. They lead the NBA at 61.0.
So 61% for Cleveland. And following top 5, 2-point percentage.
Following behind them is Milwaukee with 59.6. Indiana at 57.9, and New York at 56.9.
New York top 5. That means they're getting to the bucket. They're getting to the rim. I like that.
Yeah, but they can't shoot threes. That's the reason why the record is what it is.
And I also wonder.
Number 5 is Golden State. Dallas right now is number 26 because they shoot threes. All they do is shoot threes.
They're shooting threes.
Okay. So how are they? And then how are they in 3-point percentage? Give me the top 5 on that one.
Let's see how they are at 3-point percentage.
It's probably
right now. Boston is number 1, of course. With 42.8. Cleveland is number 2 with 41.0. Golden State is number 3 with 38.3. Shockingly, the Lakers are number 4 with 38.2.
Oh, JJ Redick got him shooting threes, man.
And number 5 is that. And number 5 at 38%. And the Mavericks come in at. The Mavericks actually come in at number 20 in 3-point percentage.
Percent, and what's the percentage?
Mavericks are shooting 34.7.
Yeah, you can blame that.
That's kind of bad boy 3-1 team.
Yeah, you can blame that on mostly Luka and PJ.
Luka's just chunking that thing. Yeah,
Chevy jacket that does.
We know who got the majority of that one. We know who got the majority of that one. Though. I mean, that Joker took a step back. Every shot he took in the Suns game was a step back.
No, Ross. I don't know if you was with us. I just said Luka was his last 2 games. He was 2 out of 17 from 3. His last 2 games. I mean, he was jacking. He was 2 out of 9 last. I mean, he was 1 out of 9 last night, and he was 1 out of 8 tonight. So he been jacking him.
Okay,
to me the makes. Of course, the makes are important, but like I'm trying to see where the cliff is. You know, like how they doing in transition, how are they doing in double teams, especially when Luka's leaving it for Clay uncontested, like things like that. I don't need you to look it up, but like those are next gen, second generation type stats. But it'll be real interesting to see how they fare when it comes to open looks and things like that.
I would say this: they've had, if you look at the games, they've had one good half of shooting the basketball, That was the second half against the Spurs where they actually shot the
Game one.
basketball. Yeah, second half they actually shot the basketball as a team. In the second half, really good. Other than that, they haven't been shooting the ball. Otherwise, you see spurts by Clay, or maybe a 3 here or 3 there from Kyrie. But other than that, they haven't been shooting the ball well this year so far.
Yeah. So, well, like I said, we know who's got the bulk of that. Tell you what, while we still wait on these interviews coming out, I guess we'll get you some news you can use real quick. I'm actually glad we got Vosh here because I definitely want to go over some WNBA stuff with him while we got him here.
Okay, I like that, man. Some news you can use. Let's get it. All right.
If I could just find my... There we go. Kendrick. Looks like the 76ers are gonna be fined $100K for public statements around Joel Embiid's health.
Oh, okay.
Basically, they're getting fined for talking too much. Is what they get. Now they specify he's not getting. They're not fining him for what for his health violate because they feel like he did the right thing. It's just the fact that they went out all in public talking about it and saying stuff. They say they did not, in fact, violate the player participation policy, and the fine is purely about the public statements that was made. Basically, this is about him basically saying, I ain't playing back-to-back games and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So
well, they find him because of that. They give.
Okay, well, if you want to Kawhi Leonard, Kawhi did do that thing. He want to play back-to-back games and stuff like that. Listen, man.
Yeah, but but okay. I'm glad you said that because people got that confused, right? Everybody's like, oh, well, they did that the year he won Toronto. He won the Toronto playoffs. All right, guys, can I break this down for you real quick? He did win the championship in Toronto, but let's not act like Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson didn't get hurt in those finals. Let's not do that. Let's not act like they didn't get hurt. I'm not gonna say it was easy. What's the name for him? But come on, man.
Well, listen, man. That was an anomaly. If like you said, if Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson don't get hurt in that series, they probably win. They probably win 4-0 or 4-1 or gentlemen sweep them. Those injuries contribute. But hey, you take what you can get it. Toronto got a championship. I'm not knocking it. And yeah, man.
But to say like, oh, it worked for Kawhi when he did with Toronto. It's like, yeah, but it got him to the finals, and then the finals. I mean, it was strictly Steph Curry against the Toronto Raptors.
Okay.
So let's not act like that's a game plan that actually just you put out there and it works.
Yeah.
But I mean, but like at least Kawhi never told the league, "Hey, I'm on load management because I want to be on load management." Joel Embiid felt compelled to tell people,
"Right,
I'm not missing the second half of a back-to-back, bro." That's like
he said, "I'm not." He said, "I'm straight up not playing. I'm not playing back-to-backs. I'm straight up not playing."
Bro, that's like you walk into your grandmother's kitchen, and when she's making something to eat, Granny, I ain't eating that shit. I want Popeyes. I want McDonald's.
All right,
that's exactly what that's the equivalent to. How dare Joel Embiid tell the world I'm not playing back-to-backs? That's just not what I do. Like, bro, you gotta have some stones and a lot of money.
But it's different. It's different from my granny. She looked at that shotgun and said, "The hell you ain't gonna get Popeye."
That's what I'm saying. Like, how dare you walk in my kitchen and tell me what you not gonna do, bro? Like, all right, cool. That's like telling the bank.
Yeah, that's kind of.
That's like telling the bank if you have a mortgage payment. Hey, I only pay in March. I only pay in May. I only pay in July. September, and November. What?
Yeah. Now either he's hurt, or his knee's not as what they may be saying, or that's a BS move. Because listen, you can say all you want about Daryl Morey. He's trying to get you a championship. He went out and got Paul George. He went out and extended what's the point guard name? Extended his contract.
Oh, Maxey.
Yeah, Maxey. He went out and got some more guys. So for you to say I'm not gonna play.
Oh shit, this game over.
I mean that's messed up right there. But Walt, can I read one for you? I got one for you. I think
go ahead.
Y'all gonna like right here. All right, we talked about this early on. I think I got Walt's comments in private, but we want to hear them in public. And so we'll hear your comments. The Bucks fall into 1-3 on the season, are now 18-22 in the Doc Rivers era. Guys, how long? That's all I'm asking. How long?
Oh, Doc Rivers. How are you already on the verge of getting fired and you just got the job?
Remember that he's overall his record with the Bucks are 18-22. That's his record with the Mavericks since taking over.
Look, I think it's.
I never thought that Dame and what's the name was a good fit, because Dame is old and riddled with injury, so it's not. It has nothing to do with the fact that. I don't know. I just think they're an old, slow team.
They got an old core. Their core of their players are
they have nobody young on that core.
Yeah, because they traded all the youth for Dame, for Dame and what you call it? He's hurt. What's that dude's name? Jesus Christ, what is his name? The third best player. What's that dude's name? No, the dude who wears jersey number 22.
Oh, Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton, he's hurt, but he's old too. He's also old. So
right.
So, but listen, if he keeps going like this, I give it to Christmas. If they still struggling, he won't be there when Christmas there. Another thing I want to ask you guys, if you don't mind.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me address that situation up in Milwaukee.
Oh, go ahead.
And the coaching.
Okay.
I think that like retread coaches. This ain't a league for retread coaches.
Yeah.
Just last week we saw a podcast where an old NBA player was ridiculing Alvin Gentry of his coaching situation. So like the old coaches are a thing of the past. I think like people like Rick Carlisle and of course Greg Popovich, people like that. Yeah, keep them around. You know, just to prop up the league.
Well, here's the thing about that, Vosh. Not to cut you off, but the Pacers are doing bad right now. Tyrese Halliburton is looking real bad right now. And the Spurs, the Spurs are the Spurs right now.
Well, yeah, the Spurs are Spursing, but they have, they have an up-and-coming player. And then Tyrese Halliburton is another up-and-coming player, right? So let's not ignore the success that the Pacers just had last year. So it's not Rick Carlisle.
And the thing is they didn't even add anybody or sign anybody this year. They basically ran the same team back. They didn't sign anybody.
That's fine. They don't have to. You don't have to make a move every single time.
Yeah, you had to put one more piece out there. Now they looking bad.
Okay, so how many moves did the Celtics make in the play? How many moves did the Celtics make in the offseason? Exactly.
None.
Exactly. And they're champions. They still shooting the lights out. They're still shooting the piss out of the basketball. In fact,
yeah,
Team USA. Team USA actually made a move for the Celtics. Team USA did. They actually pissed off Jaylen Brown, and they made Tatum even better. That's the move that the Celtics made in the offseason. It's not always about the players and the moves you make.
The Pacers did need to make moves though.
Why though? Why? They
What do you mean,
finished in the Western Conference Finals. Like okay, so the first half of the show, we pinpointed how me and Kendrick believed that Minnesota took a step back. The Pacers didn't take a step back. The Pacers stayed pat, right? In the Eastern Conference, I don't think that the Pacers and the T-Wolves both took a step back. No, the T-Wolves did, yes, by shipping their number 2 player to New York. New York made a step up. The Pacers didn't have to because, for one, it's still the Eastern Conference and Boston's dominating everything. But you're still competing with those guys. Like, you competed with them in last year's Eastern Conference Finals, even though you got your ass whooped. Because in game 1, you should have won that one. But you let them come back and pretty much take game 1 in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. And then that game set the tone for the rest of this series, right? If the Pacers actually win game 1 last year, it could have been a different Eastern Conference Finals.
They lost because Halliburton got hurt.
No, they lost because Jaylen Brown made a 3 in the corner. And he had no business shooting that 3 in the corner.
That series lost this. They won that series because Halliburton was hurt. But at the same time, I mean, the Mavericks were in the finals too, and they made a move this summer.
Yeah, that's the Mavericks.
The thing I felt like they were saying was, well, we don't need to make any moves because they got Pascal at the trade deadline. So they I guess they think to themselves like, all right, well, that was our move, Pascal Siakam.
That was a move because if the Mavericks don't go get Klay Thompson, if the Mavericks don't make a move on Klay Thompson and the guy from New York and the guy from New Orleans, we're still saying and we're still hoping and praying that they're still good because of Gafford and PJ and Hardy and everybody else. We're still saying that the Mavericks are actually good and competitors in the West. So let's not say, well, their coach is old and they didn't make a move, so they're out of it. I disagree. I disagree because I think that Rick will still will those guys to be competitive. It's not a clear-cut situation there.
I forgot you're a Rick Carlisle guy.
Okay. All right, guys.
No secret, Rick Carlisle guy.
All right.
Did you see Kendrick has no rebuttal because he's not a Rick Carlisle guy. He hates Rick Carlisle.
No. I am not a fan. Good. Listen, good X's and O's coach, but when it's not X's and O's, it's actually being a human being.
Oh, he's a terrible human being.
Yeah. All right, guys. A guy that's having a good start to the season. I'm going to read off his stat line. 25 his stat line in 3 games so far. 25 points, 9 rebounds, 6 blocks. 21 points, 16 rebounds, 2 blocks. 25 points, 14 rebounds, 4 blocks. Defensive player of the year, and I'm not talking about Anthony Davis. No, this is Chet Holmgren. His stat line for the first 3 games of the season.
No, AD is right now campaigning for MVP.
Is Chet Holmgren the way he's playing? Is he playing at all-star level now?
I'll wait to see what he's gonna do. Yeah, bro. Like this, to me, he's soft. I'm sorry, Chet Holmgren. I'm sorry that he's a local lad. I'm sorry that maybe his people are watching the show. First of all, thank you for watching. But I think Chet Holmgren is soft. I think he's a great value, a Walmart version of what Karl-Anthony Towns is. Chet Holmgren, bro, is soft, dude. He just wants to shoot threes and break dudes down off the dribble on the perimeter. And that's Shay. I'm sorry, Shay. Get out of that deal, bro. If you're watching the show, Shay, thank you for watching. Shay, he's not your number 2 dude that you think he is, bro.
They're 3-0. Why are you telling Shay to leave?
Hey, no. Get out of Chet. Chet is not that guy, dog. For one, he had an Achilles tendon, right? Am I wrong?
I thought it was his foot.
I'm sorry. So either Achilles or a Liz Frank. Maybe he had a Liz Frank. But Chet Holmgren is not that dude. To me, he's not tough enough, dog. He's not that dude, bro. And
he whooped Joker's ass that first game we see.
But he did whoop Joe Lewis's ass. Okay, all right, cool. He's younger, he's more spry. I got it. He's not that dude though, bro. To me, Chet Holmgren is not that dude. And he may call me out later on if he sees this video, but I'm sorry, Chet, you're not that guy, bro. You're not tough enough. And last year's series against the Mavericks showed me that. I mean, PJ Washington whooped your ass. Gafford whooped your ass. They shouldn't. And you let Shai Gilgeous-Alexander like pretty much told the note, and he didn't show up. Those junkyard dogs did, but for Oklahoma City, Chet is not even the third best player on that team, bro.
Who is?
The two Williams boys or Wallaces, Williams or Wallaces. I mean, I can't keep up, but
I got some young players over there.
Yeah, so they have two junkyard dogs. One of them, both of them have the same last name. Either it's Williams or Wallace. I can keep up. Then there's Dort. Chet is not as strong or powerful as Dort is, and he can't shoot better than Dort. And here I am sitting.
You take the difference on that.
Some people say he can't flop better than Dort too. Well, that was
Dort is a dog. Dort belongs on every team in the league. People need to understand.
He is a better scorer than he is.
I said a shooter. I said a shooter.
Shooter too. He's a better shooter.
He's not though.
I'm gonna push back on that, Tobias. Listen,
go ahead.
Listen, the guy's been playing the five this year because Hartenstein's been out. He's been out, so he's been playing exclusively the center spot. And these are the numbers he's putting up at the center spot. He's been playing. Listen, I thought Joker was gonna eat him up. He played him straight up in that game, in game one. Played him without any help. Was blocking his shot. I saw him again.
Cam Newton in the meme.
He's playing. I'm not saying it's gonna last, but right now he's playing some good ass basketball, man. He's playing some good ball. I got to give it to him. He's playing the five. Hartenstein's out. Ain't nobody else to help. They don't have another big.
Why do you think they went and got Hartenstein?
Him out there.
Why do you think they went and got Hartenstein?
So they get him off the center.
That's basically the same team as last. He's the only big. Yeah, he's basically the big, and they're playing him 35 minutes at the center position, and he's holding up. Even when his thing.
So y'all telling me
he's holding up, man.
So y'all kidding? You telling me? All right, 3 games in, y'all singing his praises. Holler at me after 33 games, and y'all sing his praises, and he's jacking up threes. Okay, so his best attribute to me, is block shots. That's what he can do. That's all he can do. He's a 7-footer. He's athletic. He's spry. So energy. He's a big energy guy. But we saw it last. And again, I said it early in the show. Holler at me in May. Holler at me in June. When these dudes, when basketball affects your body so much so that you're ready to quit, because we all know. We all know that basketball, football, baseball is a battle of attrition. You must be mentally prepared for playoffs, for everything else. Chet Holmgren came off an ACL injury way earlier in last season. So he was ready. He was back, right? And then Oklahoma City needed him to pretty much do more than what he did in the playoffs. PJ Washington neutralized him in the playoffs. Daniel Gafford neutralized him in the playoffs. So what a pro wants, what a pro needs.
That's why they went and got Hartenstein to help him out.
Yeah. They went and got Hartenstein. They went and got Hartenstein for one, 6 fouls, right? And then 2, to stay down there because his ass doesn't want to go down there. Chet Holmgren is, bro. Bro, all right, so look at this. I guarantee you.
Anthony Towns.
I guarantee you that whenever Minnesota goes to Oklahoma, that matchup, Chet will get his ass whooped. I guarantee you, because Julius Randle is tougher than him. Even Rudy Gobert will probably kick his ass in the post.
Oh, come on,
Julius
man.
Randle can guard him on the post.
Rudy got choked out by Rudy. Come on, man. Rudy got choked out.
As of right now, in this like in the position that he's in, right this very second, Chet Holmgren is not that guy.
All right, I got
right now.
one more.
I'm just saying that right now.
I got one more. He's not a thin, he's not a light in the ass or thin guy, but this guy's been balling. I'm gonna ask you a quick question because I was real high on this guy when he was drafted number 1. Actually, he's in Chet's draft class. One Pablo Banchero. Last night,
he's changed his shot.
That dude had 50 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 blocks. He's top 3 in scoring right now. He's top in field goal percentage right now. He shot 61% from the field just the other night. Guys, is Pablo Banchero a top 15 player or maybe higher right now?
You see me over here.
You said top what?
Yep.
Top 15 player or higher right now?
Go ahead, Walt.
I'm
loving this. I want to hear this. What?
He's not better than Anthony Davis.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, he's not. But continue.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see where they got him ranked at right now.
There's one player.
Can you just go over?
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to see where they got him ranked at.
There's one player.
He's actually ranked number 24.
Is that
okay.
Too low or too high? What is
Bro, that's a crime.
Ahead of him is Damian Lillard, Kawhi Leonard.
No, Damian's not better than him. Kawhi Leonard,
Paul George.
No.
John Morant, Tyrese Maxey, Bam Adebayo, Donovan Mitchell.
No, Bam's not better than him.
Walter's name 6 people that I would put Paulo over. But go ahead.
Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown.
Booker's not better than him.
Anthony Davis.
I'll stop there.
And Jalen Brunson. Oh, and Wembanyama.
Actually, right now he's playing better than Wembanyama.
Okay, all right. Just calm it down for a second.
Now, listen. I'm not going on the hype. Listen, we know Wemby, but right now, he's playing better than Wemby. He is.
Okay, so the top 15 is Wembanyama, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Davis, Jaylen Brown, and Devin Booker. Is he better than any of those guys?
Yeah, he's better than Devin Booker.
I'll take him over Devin Booker.
What is the other?
Okay.
But
he's not better. He's not better than Jaylen Brown. He's not better than Anthony Davis. Not better than Wembanyama, and he's not better than Jalen Brunson.
Well, hold on. He may be better than Jalen Brunson.
No.
He may be better. He may be better than Jalen Brunson right now.
Stop it.
Hold on. Kendrick. Can I ask a question though? You say better than Jalen Brunson, but for his team, for Brunson's team versus Orlando, I think that Brunson is more valuable to the Knicks versus what's the name is to Orlando. Orlando, he's the best player on Orlando's team. Yeah. But Jalen Brunson is valuable.
Well,
pretty much the entire Eastern Conference.
Hold on, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying if you had a pickup game right now,
of course.
You crazy, man. You crazy. You taking Paulo, man. You taking Paulo.
I'm taking Jalen Brunson.
Man, you
Walt.
listen, I like
Hey,
Jalen Brunson
Walt.
too, but I ain't take. I'm talking
Hey,
about
Walt and
talent.
Kendrick. Hey, Walt and Kendrick. If there was a pickup game right now, I'm saying Paulo Banchero over Stephen Curry, dude. In a pickup game, I want to
This
win.
dude,
I don't
this
know
dude,
how Curry gonna shoot. So yes, give me the height, give me that size, dude.
You don't
So
know how
yes, he
Steph Curry's
deserves to
going
be a
to
top 10
shoot.
player.
We all know how Steph Curry's going to shoot.
this dude done fixed his shot. I mean, that's all he needed to do was fix his shot. His defense, he's a good defensive player. Listen, when he got drafted, I told you I was high on him. I said he's a better scoring Chris Webber. And I mean, he got all that you can pass, he can handle, but he's a better scoring Chris Webber. All he had to do was fix his shot. He done fixed that shot. I even think I'll put it this way, guys. At the end of the season, Paulo will be a top 10 player in this league.
He already is, bro.
When the season ended, I don't think people believe in it now. I think people think it's early and it's Orlando Magic, but I'm thinking they're gonna believe it at the end of the season. I'll put it this way: he's gonna have his team a top 3 team in the East. They're gonna be a top 3 team in the East.
Whoa.
Yes, they're gonna be a top 3 team in the East.
Over.
Hey, hold on.
So there's the Knicks, there's the Celtics, there's the Pacers. Over who?
Oh, sure. Yeah, please screw the Pacers. Oh, yeah.
And Philly? And Philly?
Yeah, and Philly. Philly's not doing nothing this year.
Embiid don't want to play second night back to back.
Embiid ain't got to play. Embiid ain't got to play, bro.
Well,
Paul George gonna ball. Paul George gonna ball, and Maxey gonna ball. So what do we?
Listen, you put too much stock in Paul George. We see them in the playoffs.
Orlando doesn't have weapons, dog.
No.
Orlando.
They got
Huh?
They got a good squad. They got a good squad. They got a good young squad.
They got both the Wagner brothers and they what?
It's Orlando and it's just Orlando. It's not no.
Oh no. We see Orlando. We watch them. We were like, bro, Mickey, Daffy, Daisy, and them, Pluto, and them, bro. We watch them. They got weapons. They had a whole hurricane we went through. They got weapons, but their basketball team. Come on,
we're not talking about Epcot Center. Come on, don't do that.
That's a good place to go watch basketball, though.
It actually is. It actually is. For real. But listen, I was the guy last season on this show. I got laughed at. When I told you Orlando was going to make the playoff. And what happened? They made the playoff. Hear me again. Orlando will be a top 3 seed in the East.
What was their seed? What was their seed last year, Kendrick?
They were 5.
They're like number 4 or 5, somewhere around there.
They were 5.
So they were a 5 team. So give me the top 4. Give me the top 4 seeds that was in the East last year. Boston, Pacers, New York, Philadelphia.
Yeah, but one of them going out. Listen, I'm not trusting a Philly team, especially. Listen, you put a lot of faith in Paul George. He's just as much injury prone as Embiid is. The Pacers. Listen, I'm not trying to say the Pacers were a fluke, but I am saying the Pacers were a fluke.
The Pacers weren't in the top. What's the name last year? It was the Celtics, Knicks, Bucks, Cavaliers, and the Magic.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's number 3. Cavaliers number 4.
I forgot.
Yeah, the Pacers were number 6.
I ain't counting Cleveland right now. I'm not counting Cleveland, but
I think this is how it's gonna go. I'm just gonna do my top 5 in the East when the playoffs come. Boston, Cleveland, Orlando, New York, and then I go Philly. That's my top 5.
Why you counting? Okay, so why you putting Philly so low? And then, all right, wait. So Kendrick, why you putting Philly so low? And then Walt, why are you not putting Banchero that high?
Who you want to go first?
Go ahead, Kendrick.
Either one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go. Listen. You said, well, listen. I'm not a believer in a guy. Listen, I don't think that knee's right. I think, listen, Embiid's Embiid's going to miss regardless of when he takes nights off on back-to-back. He's going to miss 20 games a year. And Paul George, I'm not putting my faith in Paul George. Now, Tyrese Maxey's a ball. He's going to hoop. I've seen him in high school. He's going to hoop. He's a hooper. But if you tell me I got to count on Paul George and Embiid. I don't know if those guys will even. I don't know if those guys even want to play in the regular season. Just get them to the playoffs healthy. That's all they're looking for. Get them to the playoffs and see what happens. But the thing for you to get a top 3 seed, that means you got to be playing. Your guys got to be playing every night. You talk about an Embiid guy who's hurt and he's 30, 31. Paul George, what is he, 34? Nah, I ain't seen it. I think Orlando's gonna go for it because they got young legs. They play every night. None of these superstars. They don't have injury prone players. They're primed to have a great regular season. Now in the playoffs, if you say that, hey, maybe they could get knocked out in the first round if they meet the right opponent who's experienced, maybe like a Philly, maybe like a Milwaukee, maybe like a Miami. I agree with you, but I think they're going to be this year's OKC. We got a bunch of young players that's good. They're going to run up and down the court, score a lot of points, win a lot of basketball games. That's just my opinion.
I just don't have Paolo's not better than John Morant to me. He's not better than Anthony Davis. He's not better than Wembanyama. He's not better than Jalen Brunson. He's not better than those are 5 guys right there. That's just he's just not better.
Jalen Brunson.
I can put him at number 20. I can put him at number 20 though. Definitely put him at number 20.
He did.
Whoa.
Here's a question.
20?
Here's a question. Here's a question that needs to answer. Who's better, Paolo or Zion?
Paolo. He's available.
I'll take Paolo.
Okay.
Paolo. Yeah.
And then that's also why I'll pretty much put him higher than a lot of dudes. He's available. That old adage of the best availability. What is it? The best ability is availability.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I mean, it's the NBA. You're at work. You got to show up. Kobe said the reason why he didn't miss games, even when he was injured, is because people pay a lot of money to come see him. So if you're available, go hoop. That takes off of Embiid. That takes away from we just said it. What's the name? Golly.
Zion.
Yeah. That takes away from Zion. That takes away from Ja Morant not being there. Bro, it's so many dudes. Dame Lillard.
Ja Morant probably he got to stay away from his dad and his friend over there.
Kawhi Leonard.
No, Ja Morant needs to stay out of the club. And so does his dad. Okay? Kawhi Leonard's problem, bro, it's a lot of people's problem. And here's the funny thing. Kyrie is actually now the antithesis of that. Now he's on the court because he gets it. He understands it. Klay Thompson the same way. Steph Curry the same way. LeBron, maybe the same way. He hasn't missed a game yet, so I'll throw LeBron some bread. But bro,
he played 72 games last season. Him and Anthony Davis, they played 72 games.
Good, yeah, AD too. Good, so good for them. We had Orlando, the city of Orlando, and the organization of the the Magic, with Candace Parker's brother, being the GM. I get it. That dude stays on the court. Coach K taught him that. Coach Shire taught him that. And if you're at 6'10" and 260, bro, I'm telling you right now, his game is different.
And Tobias, he's 6'10", 260, and no body fat. It ain't like
he's a monster.
He's a
he's basically Aaron Judge. He's Aaron Judge on a basketball court.
When I say he's a physical specimen, he done grew into his body. That's a monster over there.
He's a beatstock. And for Walt to keep taking a dump on him, shame on Walt, because I think that Walt don't understand or hasn't watched a Magic game since Penny and Shaq have been there.
He probably haven't.
That is so unprofessional.
He ain't watched the game. He ain't watched the Magic game since Dwight Howard.
Since 09, Kobe Duncan and Dwight Howard.
And both of you should be ashamed of the broadcast that you're doing right now. Well, I'll tell you what. Guess what? Vosh and what's the name? We're gonna get a good look at Paolo.
What's the name, man? I ain't know.
Yeah, whatever your damn name is. We're gonna get a good look at Paolo because the Mavericks play the Magic on Sunday.
Sunday.
And what happened last year when they went down there? What happened, Walt?
We didn't have all our players.
Oh, God. See
Don't do that.
See what I'm saying?
All right, here goes Coach Kidd. He did some talking. We finally got him, Kendrick. Here he is talking about tonight's matchup. Let's hear what he had to say.
Does he got his glasses on?
Just what does that say about him and the resilience that he had tonight?
Yeah, I think he hadn't shot the ball well. Maybe to his standards hasn't played well, but and then gets hurt, comes back and finds a way. But when it comes to competition, there's no one better. So he enjoyed being able to have that opportunity. Kai was great. We have Q come off the bench, make some big threes for us, and then Marshall's defense ability, for us to be able to guard. I thought PJ did a really good job on everyone that he guarded tonight. But when you look at Luka, as someone just said, we've seen this movie before, and he loves the opportunity to win the game. He's not scared. He stepped up and made a big shot.
Yeah, you mentioned Kyrie, and we talked about him before the game, but was there some type of conversation at halftime when Luka was injured for him to be a little bit more assertive on the offensive end?
No, I don't think we were concerned about Luka's injury. It was more or less what can we do better. We got Edwards off the 3-point line after that first shoot around, that first quarter that they had shoot around, and then understanding the ball movement, and then understanding the physicality had to have an uptick, and I thought the group responded there at halftime. Even though they went on a 10-0 run, I thought the group responded after that. I think we went on a 16-2 run, to respond to their run. And every time they made a run, I thought Kai stepped up and made a big shot for us, and that's just his leadership.
You mentioned they closed within a bucket a few times there in the fourth quarter, late. What's your comfort level knowing you've got Luka, you've got Kyrie, two of the best creators and shot makers in those situations?
Yeah, the confidence is extremely high. When you look at being able to finish, something that we talked about here in the last 2 years is we feel comfortable that we're going to get a wide open look. And understanding the difficulty of some of the shots that those two guys that you brought up, Luka and Kai, can make. And so, those two aren't afraid of the moment, but they can also find an open guy to get a wide open three. And so, just understanding the time and score. Kai has the game going, and the ball was in his hands, and he made some big shots. And then I thought, being able to come up with some offensive rebounds, D-Live has been a monster for us all season of giving us second or third opportunities.
Phoenix was also a very physical game a couple games ago. This one was very physical tonight, even in the short time. How have you seen the growth from the guys and just being able to calm the noise and the physicality and everything that's going on out there?
I think it's just basketball. We're trying to figure out which way they're going to officiate it right now, in the sense of, is it going to be physical or is it going to be, non-physical? So I thought, again, the group did a great job of being physical. We took them off the 3-point line. They made some there in that fourth, but I thought just our execution, our poise, with those two as our quarterback, and I think having Clay in these close games too, because we're getting used to him being able to run stuff with him involved as a screen setter. And then there late, we saw Luka and Clay on the backside. You're talking to two of the best shooters in the league, and so a lot of stuff that we've learned here early in the season, going to Phoenix, not playing well there. They were on a back-to-back. Us coming here on a back-to-back, understanding if we put our best foot forward to give ourselves a chance to win on the road, and we did that tonight.
You mentioned Lively. 3 out of the 4 games now, he's had pretty solid rebounding games. What is kind of emphasis has that been for you and for your staff talking to you?
Go get it. A lot of times with the Reds or the switching that's taking place, he's got a small, so he's taking full advantage of the opportunity of going to get the rebounds against the smalls with the switching. And so, again, if he's not putting it back, he's trying to find, the 3-point shooters or getting the ball back to our quarterbacks. But he's done an incredible job of being able to offensive rebound, or if not, the Tyson being able to tip it out. And so we just need that activity. If you get that activity with a live body like D-Live there in the fourth quarter, it gives you a second opportunity or third opportunity offensively. And a lot of times if you do, you're going to be able to score.
Your offense only had 10 turnovers. They had 20. I think there's like a 20-point differential on points off turnovers. Just what did you see on both ends of that led to that success?
Yeah, we had too many turnovers there in the first half. I think we had 8 or something like that. And so we only had, I think, 1 there in the second. So we're a team that takes care of the ball. We take pride in taking care of the ball. We had some turnovers that were not careless, but the intent was right. On the break, being able to throw the ball ahead. And so, again, we've talked a lot about our quarterbacks, but there's other guys that touch the ball too, and they did a great job of taking care of the ball. And we've said if we can take care of the ball, we're going to get a good look, and tonight we did that.
Speaking of the switching in the fourth quarter, Najee was the initiator a couple times where Kyrie was on the elbow and horn sets, and you were able to get like some favorable mismatches. Just how valuable is it to have like those forwards that can handle the ball like you talked about before? Yeah,
when you talk about Marshall's ability to handle his basketball IQ, being able to have our forwards get in the offense, PJ's another one. And so the luxury of learning what we went through in the finals last year, the more playmakers you can have on the floor, the game becomes simple and it becomes easier. And so being able to have Najee, I thought he did a great job for us tonight, getting us in our offense and being able to recognize what we were trying to do and get the matchup that we wanted offensively.
I know it's only the 4th game of the season, but did this game feel like a playoff game, or did it have something similar intensity?
Yeah, the intensity. Everybody's trying to win. Understanding how tough it is in the West. Every game means something. And so I thought, again, last night we haven't played our best. I thought this was a step forward in playing better Mavs basketball as a team. And so now being able to, we're going to have a homestand here. We'll be home for a while. We got to be able to protect home. But this is definitely a win that we can build on.
All right, that was Coach Kidd. Any thoughts there, Kendrick? Oh,
good team building. Good team. Oh, you got it right?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good team building win, especially he's still hopping on that Phoenix game. But way to come back off a second.
They let that one get away from him.
Yeah, they let that get away from him. But they coming off the second night of back-to-back, again, a hostile environment, a team that saw them in the Western Conference Finals, wanted to prove something. Like I said, I think Coach Kidd sent the message, especially coming off the last. You're going to give everybody's best effort. You're the defending Western Conference champions. People are going to come. You're the measuring stick. You're one of the measuring stick teams in the league, and the Mavs have to play to that standard. You might not do it every night, but you still have to play to that standard. Lack of energy is non-excusable because this team, like I say, is deep all the way around. But great win, and now, like Coach Kidd said, you got a big-time home stand.
Yeah, they got their next 5 games there at home.
5-game home, yeah, 5-game, a big home stand. You got to go at least, if not 5-0, 4-1. That's the standard you held to if you want to be an elite team, especially if you want to have a pretty damn good record, a top 3 record in the West. These at your home, you got to win at least about 90, 80, 85 to 90% of your home games to be one of those top teams in the West. And so they got to take care of home.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm a road guy. We saw it last year that you can win a championship if you go on the road, especially in the sport of baseball. And then we saw it last year as well.
I thought the Cowboys were a road team too until we went to Playmakers and they lost on Sunday.
Right. And then yeah.
They a road team or home team.
So that tells you it's indicative if you go on the road and win games. That shows a lot of toughness. You have to go on the road and win games. So the Dallas Cowboys just a year and a half ago, they went 16-0 at home, right? And what did they get you in the playoffs? You still lost. You still lost to San Francisco here, and of course on the road to San Francisco. But to win a road game is really, really tough. To go into an environment, you got to be like a totally insane individual to go into somebody's house and be disrespectful. Luka is that guy, right? And then we seen it last year. We saw it. We saw it when the Mavericks kicked Minnesota's ass. We saw it last year, also pretty much all season, but they struggled at home. This year, I think that the Mavericks should be that team to go on the road and do damage. If you do that, you pretty much take care of your record and winning percentages, and it makes it easier to play at home. It makes it easier to host teams at home when you're kicking ass on the road. And so, yeah, I think that if the Mavericks are a good road team this year, then We Are the Champions will be pretty much sang or sung in the middle of June here at the AAC, just like it was in 2011.
Well, the reason why I alliterated because the head coach said something about it. It says in training camp. He said something about we have to be better at home. I mean, the Mavericks the last 2 years have been a good road team. It's just been the home has been the problem. Whether you count that as the talent of the team or injuries going into a certain spot where they had a lot of home games, I don't know. But like I said, like I alliterated before, the West is going to have a lot of more surprises than this year, than last season. I think you're going to have to see a lot more teams that are a little bit better, a little bit deeper. I still think, like I said, the Memphis Grizzlies going to be better because they're going to have guys that's actually available to play. I hope. I don't know what's going on with Sacramento. They're 1-2. Maybe they get it together. I think they're good enough. Like you said, they're good enough. They got Kyrie and Luka. They got two of the best closers. They're good enough to win playoff games on the road. I just don't know how sustainable that is to do that over and over every year. If you get your home series, well, if you listen, we saw it in the playoffs last season. The AAC was rocking, doing those home play. It was rocking. Now. I'm not saying that's guaranteeing you a championship. If you get a game 7 home, you can easily lose it. But to have a home game against I think will be a tougher conference than even last season. You look what the money's getting spent in the West. Most of the players are going out to the West to play. I think it's it avoids more. I don't want to say comfortable ability, being more comfortable, but I just don't know if that run the Mavericks went on last year was real magical. I don't know if you can recreate that again this season. I just rather have a top 1 or 2 seed. It's not going to guarantee you nothing, but I think Luka and Kyrie and the Mavericks are experienced enough. If they have home playoff games, they know how to get it done. I know they know how to get it done on the road, but having that extra security with a team that's actually now tested as far as being a deep running playoff team just puts more money in the bank. And like I said before, the coach alliterated to it as being a better home team this season. He wants to see it.
Okay, we got a comment here. Oh, see y'all back in the ship. All right, here's Luka real quick. Let's hear what he had to say about his performance tonight. What was he, 1 of 9? Got an interview?
But that 1-3 ball, that 1-3 ended it.
All right, let's hear what Mr. 1 for 9's got to say.
Actually 2 for 17.
Yeah, just got a little scared, a lot of injuries happening. Felt a little bit, but it was fine. Yeah, it was pretty sore now.
Yeah, could you take us through what happened on that play?
Yeah, I stopped and somebody kneed me from behind and my knee went forward, so it was not good feelings.
Yeah, and then for you I'm sorry. Then for you to go through just the 3-point struggles and you to get those couple to fall during the fourth quarter, including the dagger. Just what was that like for you out there?
Just I don't know how I can make those shots and not the normal shots. It's just I don't know how I do it. But at the end of the day, just gotta get resting us out. And I'll be back. I didn't play the whole preseason. So I need some time. But we got to win, man. That's all that matters.
I think if my Slovenian's good after you hit the step back there, you said that's what I have to do. How comfortable are you in those situations? Game on the line, ball in your hands.
Pretty comfortable. You know that we have me, Clay, Kai. Those three guys. You know, anybody can take a shot. We know sometimes they're gonna double us if somebody's hot. In this situation, they double Kai, so we have the opportunity to shoot it. So we gotta say thank you to Kai.
And to do it on this floor again with the fans who adore you so much.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot of stuff. They really like me here. So. But, you know, it's last year was fun. It's a big moment in my career, in my life. So it was fun to be back here.
Luka, you make a surge at the end of a game tonight, the second night of a back-to-back. How do you feel about your endurance and your win now a few games in?
We feel great. You know, I think we're 3-1. We're not close to our highest level, not even close. But I think our defense outside, I think the Phoenix game is looking pretty good. You know, we trust each other, everybody helping each other. So, but we still got a lot of improvement left.
All right, there's Luka the Don, right there.
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, man. Like I said, not his best night by far, but you know, make him when you have to. But he made the closing out shot. I think what happened to him when he got injured. He probably got hit on the funny part of his knee. And I won't say a funny bone, but probably got hit on the funny part of his knee, say the back or the side of his knee. And he probably, you know what you do, your elbow, your knee go kind of limp or numb. And so that probably what it is. He got all the numbness out of it and got back to normal. He was ready to play. But hey, man, listen, it was a tough, gritty game. He didn't have his best night shooting wise by far, but he stayed in there and hit the big shot when he needed to hit it. And like I say, he's a killer, man. He's a stone cold killer in the Mavericks. What makes them a very dangerous team and one of the favorites to win the championship. They got two of those guys. Actually, you want to put in the point, they got three of those guys because Clay can hit a big clutch shot. So sometimes you don't have like you said, Minnesota, they got you think Ant-Man's a killer? Is he a clutch player? Tovash? Is he
I don't think so. I don't think so as of yet.
Well, he's a good player. Okay, well, he's not. Well, he hasn't proved it consistent to being a clutch player.
Mm-hmm.
So that comes with time. But the Mavericks, some people don't have any. Some guys just have one. The Mavs have three guys that can make, and hit big shots in key moments, and that's a luxury. That's a luxury that the Mavs have, and hopefully they can use it to their best abilities, like Tovar said, and bring a championship home this season.
I will say this. When I first saw the injury, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I wasn't the only person because the lady of the show, Shams, also saw that injury, and she pretty much had the same reaction. I just didn't vocalize it, but it looked scary. The way Luka looked back, like the way he looked back, tells me that was Achilles.
You thought it was Achilles?
Well, one Achilles or two a calf injury, because when you pop a calf, it's almost the same way as a reaction of an Achilles. I've been there twice. So basically seeing that and then seeing Luka, but then he got a bucket. So he scores the bucket, and then he points to the bench going, "Hey, get me out of there." So then he carries himself out, right? So then seeing that, and he's not immediately going to the locker room. He's kind of in the tunnel, kind of limping around. That's cool to me. So I'm like seeing that and then going, well, Luka will be fine. That's Luka Doncic. That's exactly what Luka has been these last 7 years. So like seeing the Luka injury and going, oh, it's gonna be big, and Luka be like, all right, I'll be back in the third quarter. It's cool. And so that's a big sigh of relief, because the way he reacted, I was like, oh my gosh, this could be huge. But it's not, thankfully. I'm thankful to the basketball guys, because that could have been much more worse than it was. And so for the Mavericks pretty much just be able to keep its superstar intact and it's supporting cast intact. I'm telling you right now, this is about to be a freight train of good basketball. So just be ready to see it. But every single player must be healthy.
Well, we got 5 games. We got 5 games at the house. I'm pretty sure you'll be in the house for all 5 of those games.
Well, you ain't getting that because you know who he got hurt so Nurkic whooped his ass so bad he popped the hamstring. So
Yeah. And then hey Walt. So those 5 games, I'm not in the house on Halloween night. And those who may know me.
That's the first one that tips off. That's the Rockets.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'll be watching. Excuse me, I'll be watching it, and then maybe there's a baseball game that night too with the Yankees extending the series. But I'll be at the crib serving the kids, and if you've seen all my decorations, oh my gosh, you just know that it's gonna be fun around the 816.
For apparently me, instead of us giving out candy, or doing whatever, we'll be here in the studio, or I'll be here in the studio. Kendrick will be in Oak Cliff,
yes, sir.
For a pre-halftime post-game show with the kiddos.
Boy, I wish somebody knock on my door. I wish somebody knock on my door, man.
Well, yeah, maybe
that's kind of
maybe Ned the Wino will come by.
Come on, man, don't do that. But that's kind of.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis will come by.
That's kind of. I wish I had a dog like a Doberman or a Rottweiler.
We'll make it do something on people.
Yeah, yeah. Come knock on my door.
Okay, so
hope that door is sick, boy.
The next 5 games are the Rockets on Thursday, the Orlando Magic on Sunday, which double duty, which we'll be in studio for. Cowboys and Mavericks. Monday, the Pacers. The Bulls on Wednesday, and then next Friday, one more again, the Phoenix Suns.
All home games?
Yep, all home games.
Yeah.
There's a home game on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against the Magic.
It started a 5-game homestand with the Rockets on Thursday.
All right, so give me that one more time. I don't have a schedule in front of me.
Rockets Thursday, Magic Sunday, Pacers Monday, Bulls Wednesday, and Friday, one more again, Phoenix Suns. And then next Sunday, 7:00, the Nuggets. But that's on the road.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Good. All right. So the AAC will be busy. I will be busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And defend home turf.
Yeah.
When your game's at home.
Yeah.
And then watch the tone and watch the tune of the fan base and of course the media and even players. Watch how comfortable everybody gets.
Yeah. 3-2 is a failure. You need to go at least 5-0 or no lower than 4-1. I'll give you 1 loss on his homestand. But if you see them go 3, if you get 2 losses in homestand, that's a failure of a homestand. And they got 2 of these. They got 2 of these 5-game homestands this year. They got 2 of them.
Okay. What's the next one? Do you know?
I don't know. I know that I was looking at the I was looking at the Mavs broadcast. They do have two. They have 2 5-game homestands starting this year, and somewhere later on the season they got another 5-game homestand. Probably near the All-Star break or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, that'll put a bow on tonight's show, and I'm guessing that we'll be back. Kendrick's so excited because he's got a night off.
Yeah, man.
We'll come back Thursday night.
Yeah, man. I don't have to see you for a whole day. I'm gonna take advantage.
Well, I've seen you since Saturday, technically.
Yeah, I've seen you since Saturday. That's enough.
Well,
day off.
Saturday, and then Sunday we was at Playmakers, and then Monday, Mavericks, and tonight Mavericks.
Yeah,
come back Thursday.
Yeah, we'll see the Rockets. Rockets playing some good ball though. They play some
Yeah,
good
I
ball.
don't get a good look at Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd.
Oh, that's your guy. Yeah, I forgot. That's your guy.
That's my guy. And then then Sunday we'll be in studio. We'll be in studio for the Cowboys and the Mavericks.
I want who scores more. Him or Klay Thompson in that game.
Well, I guess we'll find out now, won't we?
I'm just asking. You know, Klay.
All right, man. So we'll be back Wednesday night. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. We don't see you around, and we will see you around live this Wednesday. I'm sorry, this is that Wednesday or Thursday night?
Thursday
night.
Got that in the first quarter. That was it.